Osram Sylvania. We're a Siemens company, and we're the lighting side of the Siemens family. And here today at the Greenbuild show, we have a collection of new technologies that are very important for the new architecture of the future. Very specifically, we're part of a new consortium called the Emerge Alliance. And this group of about 30 companies includes both building materials companies, architects, green consultants, as well as a large collection of end users. And this group of individuals are committed, and companies are committed to the idea that LED lighting is the future. And if LED lighting is the future, its power source is DC voltage. This DC voltage is also a primary energy source from photovoltaic solar cells that are typically on roofs of next generation buildings. So the idea of linking DC from the roof to DC to the lighting is a very efficient way to deliver energy from the sun. So in this case, we're avoiding translation of the energy from DC to AC and then back to DC again for the LED lights. This can save up to 20% of the energy that could be lost in a photovoltaic lighting system. So here, above us here, we have a ceiling that looks like a normal ceiling, except that it has 24 volts running through it. So along this rail is a 24 volt power supply, and then above the ceiling, in a way that you can't see, is another 24 volt power supply on this rail. So between this rail and this rail, lighting can be connected to provide power. This is a DC voltage, and you can see the conductors are exposed. It's a low voltage and very safe to operate. So unlike your lighting in your current offices, your lighting can now be changed and moved by end users or say telecom technicians on a ladder. You don't need a full, very expensive electrician anymore to move your lights around. This is very, very sustainable because the ceiling gets installed once, and then the lights move around based on how the ceiling and the space below it interact. So it's now a very dynamic way to bring lighting into the space. So in general, the future of LEDs involve low voltage wiring. The future also involves wireless controls. In this case, we have a control system that, in this case, these lights will control the switches. And in this case, this one also controls these lights. And so in this case, this is a wireless control system that gives the customer the ability to move the switch around with the furniture. There's no connection between the switch and the ceiling anymore except for a wireless connection. So in a commercial environment with a flexible space underneath, you need flexible switches. So this is actually available to be peeled and stick to the wall, stick to glass. There's no batteries and no wires to it. So this is a big piece of the total solution. Also, in the near future, organic LEDs will start to provide a very good energy efficient way to provide lighting in a large space. So instead of a piece of almost wood, this whole thing could be now a lighting panel provided by organic LEDs. These can be shaped in brand new ways to really provide the customer and lighting designer a lot of flexibility when it comes to providing light in new and exciting ways. Thank you.